guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have a Hanomag al28. And by the way, this is an ultimate camper, and let me tell you why. This is a 1965 Hanomag al28. It was produced from 1951 all the way to 1970s, like maybe 1972 or 1971. I can't remember. I know a little bit about this German truck, and all I know about this thing, it's from Germany, and it's a camper. And this thing is a total badass truck. I got this thing just for a gift from an old friend of my dad's, and he said, just take the keys and go. And it was out of nowhere. And we also got a Hummer H2, like you saw in the last video. In the link in the description, you watch this boring ass video of an H2. And that H2, it's kinda not working right now because, well, it's fine, except that it has a brake failure. The brakes, they do not work. So it needs a whole new brake line. And this one also needs one. But it still runs and drives, but it needs new brake lines in this system. And this Hanomag is an ultimate camper. And I'm pretty sure you guys will love it as soon as I show you this whole truck. So here's the history behind it. So 1997 was the year when this thing was transported to Iceland. And it was an ultimate camper. Everybody loved it. And it was not always red and white. It was like tan and brown. And this is a picture of it. It looks just amazing. A totally beautiful looking camper. And it's been in this country ever since to this day. And this was definitely an ultimate camper. It has a Mercedes-Benz engine in it with a turbocharger. Well, not a turbocharger, but it has a turbo in it. Thank you. So anyways, it has a turbo in it. It has an intercooler in it, which makes over 190 horsepower. Well, actually 170 horsepower. This thing had over 60 horsepower in it when it was brand new. But to these days, it has over 170 horsepower, which gives this baby right here some boost for this bad boy. And now this thing is a Top Gear machine. And this thing looks like it came from the war, but then it retired and put a camper body. But I don't know if these things came original with the camper body. But if you guys know anything about Hanomags, let me know. I don't know nothing about Unimogs either. I only heard they're great vehicles. Except this bad boy here is also a good one. So let's not waste time. Let's show you the exterior on this bad boy. So looking at this beautiful Hanomag truck, you notice there's a big dent right in front of it. That's because while they were loading this truck, the big hinge literally smashed clean in the hood. Well, don't worry, that hammer will work. And when I did not own this truck, they did it here as well. And I'll give this transportation a 1 out of 5, because it's a terrible people. And that guy was bold as hell, and now you make fun of him for that. And this thing's all beautiful looking. It's all fresh and brand new looking, but not brand new. But this complete story right here, we have a little rust hole right here, but ain't that big of a deal. This is a German truck. You should handle one rust. Big rod right here. But literally, I really hope we maybe do a video fixing this thing. But yeah, sure, hell. This whole camber body design looks beautiful though. And it's the reason why it's in bad condition, because it always sits around all day. It doesn't drive or anything. This thing just sits around. Here's the old Hanomag logo, which is amazing. I like how this is the fresh paint. This is the old, just it's completely gutless. And has look like a ship window and an actual camera window. And jerry cans are inside the house right now, but here what you put your jerry cans, and I think these are your parking thing. You chuck them underneath the tires so they don't roll the vehicle. We have a whole sunbed. We have this thing right here. I don't know what they're called, but I think I can just put new material on this thing. This material looks weird and ugly. This whole bed is my favorite part. I always put a seat on top here and just look at the beautiful view out here. We have a pallet here to go up here. It's easy to climb up, except my dad needs to climb up here because he's too big. We have ladders that goes up to the roof, and those doors. One of them does not open, but this one does. Here we have the other exterior, the other sticker that's fading away right now. But don't worry, this is easy to find and not bad. And we have a massive rod here, all rusted up, and when I touch it, you can feel the crumples on here, which is kind of bad, and I don't like that. You have some left of the Iceland sticker. Here we have the thing that connects to get electricity in your vehicle. Here we have the drain pipe, so you can drain your water system, I guess. Right here, this is where you put water. It says drinking water. Finally something in English. And right here, yeah, we have a jack, we have WD-40 for grill, plastic bag, and lots of tools and microfiber towels. And there are lots of rot in here, but hey, this camper, not a single rust could stop this thing from running. And you have to be really kind of rude, mean, rough with it, because you know it's all bad shape. Here we have more rot here, a brand new fuel tank, and the air system's brand new in this thing as well. So why not? And by the way, yeah, this thing is all shiny and new because I was waxing it and cleaning it up. And what a sight of this truck. This thing looks insane. So, wow, said we good things with the interior. Now let's go into the interior in the cab. So the passenger side, here we have no carpet actually, unfortunately, but we're gonna find carpets for this thing, and there's a shop nearby that will make a whole new carpet. And let me know what carpet will actually match for this interior, like black or red, I don't know, anything that will match this incredible truck. And we have adjustable seats. You can just push that and it moves it. Well, I'm not that strong. We have windows. It's a luxury vehicle, right? It kind of makes kind of grinding noises when you put it down. I mean, hey, that's luxury, man. That's what old cars are. They're really cool. You can see explosive wires underneath here, but that's not a bigger deal. We have the air box, all kinds of stuff. This is a really cool camper. You have a nice step here. It's really solid steps. And here we have the cab. It looks beautiful. There's a release hatch up there. It's like you're going to the military. You have the gauges. I managed to find out what they all mean. And we have a big spider up here somewhere. And we have like a racing seat belts, which are pretty ridiculous. Anyways, now the passenger side, let's go into the driver's side. Yeah, and a lot of rust just started to come off when you shut this thing. So, moving forward is the interior in this bad boy. So, this is the interior, obviously. But we're in the driver's side. Right now, the driver's side is my favorite. Yeah, there's the spider. He's right there. I'll grab the weapon later, but here we have everything. So why not we just grab the weapon? And that is called the broom. So by the way, now is the first time you guys can see the camping. While the spider's there interrupting me, I guess I'll show you guys the camper body first. It's not locked. Let me just break that open. There we go. Look at all that rust that broke through. Nice design doors. Really love it. Here we have the kitchen. It's really nice. And we have the stove here. And we have this nice little sink, which can actually move around. You can turn it around. Pretty cool. You have the light switch. Doesn't work because there's no power. We have outlets. 2 of them for stoves and grills, whatever you wanted. And right here are really neat. We have bowls. We have noodles that have been sitting there since 2017. Well, whiskey glasses. And we have a bunch of cups, coffee cups, and whatever you call it. And we got a pump. Just everything. This thing was hooked up, and he told me that everything in this camper is mine, so that's pretty nice. And right here we have a spoon, scissors, knives, all kinds of stuff. And this thing is hooked up. And I mean hooked up. We have fire extinguishers. I don't know how to say them in English, but you have gloves so you don't get your hands dirty on the job. And right here we have, gotta lift them here. Right here we have the broom, which I need the most. Toilet papers, even though there's no toilets in this thing. And just a bunch of clothing and everything. Alright, let's go kill that spider, I guess. Alright. Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, hasta la vista, spider. Now we're gonna show you who's the boss here. And I got him. Alright. With the spider gone, let me show you the interior in this bad boy. Alright. Gonna make sure he's not there. No. Okay, he's not. Okay, he is long gone. Alright. So, let me back up the seat a little bit. Nope. Wrong setting. There you go. So this is the Hanomag al28 interior. We have the piss thingies. You pull it so like when those fluids come in the window so you can clean them. And we have these awesome, beautiful looking see-through visors. It looks so cool. It would be pretty dumb if these visors did not have the see-through thing, otherwise you'd be blinded. The steering wheel looks nice, and I'm trying to look for a new one of these because this one is just mangled at the moment. We have this massive gauge. This thing has over 77,000 kilometers on it. Not bad. The fuel gauge does not work. Here we have the temperature gauge and air, because it says Luft. And we have oil, so that's definitely oil pressure. And here we have, okay, this I have to remember. Lights. These are the air conditioning. It says cold and hot here because you can see cut. You know what that means. And here are the lights where you pull like from left and right. You will activate one of the interior lights. And this is the tail lights, like that. And that's all I know about this thing. It's pretty simple. And we have a 5 manual transmission. The clutch feels so weak. Like you have to push really hard on that clutch. And we have first, second, third, fourth, and there you go. And 5. And reverse is all the way down. There you go, all the way. Put this in gear. It's that simple. Here we have this massive parking brake lever. I don't know what these do, but I heard this thing's a 4-wheel drive, so I'm pretty sure this is the 4-wheel drive lever. But I don't know what this one is. Like, this thing is original, and obviously this one's not, because if you look closely, there's some cutouts. Like, this is not a professional cutout, but this is actually kind of good cutout. I want to know what this lever does, actually. Like, maybe you gauge this thing at 4-wheel drive, and something's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're in 2-wheel drive right now, but I think this is like low. Like this is high right now, and you go here, it's low. I don't know. If anyone has this kind of truck like this, let me know. And I have no idea which gear it is. I'm just guessing this is first gear. That's what the owner told me. Well, the first owner. Second, third, fourth, and then all the way 5th. Like, this is confusing. I have no idea what the gears are, so I just have to learn it one day. And here we have the window motors. This one's not the original, but that is the last one right there. The release hatch might be my favorite one because you can just unlatch and go on the roof. It's pretty cool. And yeah, and this is the starter. You flip the switch, boom, boom, 2 times. Then you just, and boom, it'll fire. And that's pretty cool. I love that. It's like you just 2 times. It says 1 and 2, and you just flip the switch and boom. And Lancer, that's definitely the ignition switch. So yeah, this thing's cool. I love this thing, and it's pretty damn big. And obviously it's a rusty machine. But anyways, so now we've seen the interior in this bad boy. In the cab, why not we go to the camper? Again. Alright, and here we have something, I don't know what this is, but it's underneath the vehicle, so that definitely shows you everything about the interior. About the frame in this bad boy. Pretty sure if these things did not come with original Mercedes engines, but I don't know which one's the original motor of these things. I don't know what they're called. So yeah, here we have the exhaust. I love the sound of it. If you go to the YouTube shorts and you will hear the sound of this thing, it sounds dreamful. So yeah, this Hanomag is pretty sick. I love it. And we have a table here with Desperate Wives. And we have an outlet right here. Outlet in the bottom right here. You won't see it because there's a seat in the way. You got a 2 box right here. And this car, well, camper has a lot of outlets here. And yeah. So here are the cabins, which are pretty. There's the service manual. That's my favorite part of the car. But bad news is it's all German, so I can't speak German. And well, can't understand any. Here are just board games. Here we have I'm pretty sure, is that, yeah, Pink Floyd's disc. I don't know what album it is, but I think I'll check later. Here we have another ones, board games and chess. I hate it. And you wonder why there's holes here, because there used to be a radio right there. It had a beautiful system, but it was sadly stolen in a campsite. I don't know how he got stolen. He got board games as well. This thing's definitely a board game vehicle. And we have sunroof. Well, not like a sunroof, but you know, get some air up here, fresh air. They're pretty neat, but it's not really good at seals. Yeah, and here's a smoke detector attachment. Here we have outlet where you can charge your phone. I don't know what this is, but it must be like, I don't know what that is. And we have outlet here again to get this baby running. Here we have board games as well, pool. And right here are just flippers and a first aid kit. So yeah, and these are the old covers, so no one can see you sleeping, which is creepy. We have the old blankets. They're really cozy. I slept here for a while, and actually I gave this car a 4 out of 5 because, you know. And here we have a rod mirror, which is doesn't look nice. And right here used to be maybe a light here. I think it's long gone. Maybe it was a lamp. I don't know. There used to be a mini fridge here, but that mini fridge is long gone. It was definitely ruined at the moment. And yeah, and the best part is this car has the new unique automobile club of Iceland. First made in 1977. That was the day or the year when the company was made. And yeah, so yeah, this is the camper, and this table can raise up, which is amazing. And I forgot, right here we have this thing right here, which is for the table. And that's it. Here are pictures of a cool ass Hummer and my 1963 Jeep CJ5. How about that? And yeah, so this is the camper, and you see that is missing panel right here. That one right here. That's supposed to go up there. Not a big deal. And this camper has been here since 1997. And it's been surviving all these years. And I really hope we can get a video of actually fixing it up. Like, put speakers on the top, get that cover back on there, and just, you know, make this car, or should I say camper, beautiful. And clean this up, because this thing has been throughout the life. And, you know, you have to really be hard on this. And to access the roof, all you have to do is just put these down. It's really simple. There you go, and you step on it. I trust this ladder because I tried it before. You just step up here, and it gives you access to the roof. And seen better days. That's just my neighbors. So yeah, the roof seen better days. There's moss growing right here in the edges. That's an easy fix. And luckily my neighbors will have some wood for me so I can paint it. And yeah. So just do this. It's really simple. So yeah, this is a really nice camper. You can sleep in this thing. But the bad news is this thing is a minor rust machine. Like, this thing can go anywhere it can go still, but needs new brake lines. The engine's been really good, fine. But if you guys want to see the engine bay, well, let's do that, I guess. And all you have to do is go right here. You pull this thing down. Well, first you do this. You push it a little bit, and then there you go, and give the hood a little shake. Well, hold on, I'll be right back. Shortcut later, and here we have it. This is the engine bay. Here's this massive intercooler in this bad boy. I love the intake in this thing. And the turbo is down there somewhere, I think. Yep, it's right there. And it says the Mercedes logos. Here's where you fill your brake fluids and all kinds of stuff. And this is a really cool machine. There's a tag on it. And there's the fill plug, there's the dipstick. The best part about this truck is you have to access the battery. You just pull that and you lift it a little bit, just give it a little wiggle. Something like that. And there's the battery right there, brand new, and have a lot of access. But if you aren't going to remove this panel, just use that bolt right there, and then you have it. It'll kind of make this thing easy to actually fix up. Just unbolt this. There you go. it comes off, and doors, they can easily come off as well. There we go. And the other side is also the other battery. There we go. And you lift it up a little bit. And there you go. The battery right there. So yeah, this thing is a really simple machine. I really hope they're easy to fix up. With that thing latched. So yeah, this is the engine. I love the beautiful intercooler. It's pretty cool. And here's the radiator in good top shape. And here we have where it takes the air, just sucks through, gets some power. I don't know. But yeah, this thing is a really beautiful camper. And this thing's been doing really well. And hopefully we can, you know, get all fixed up and, you know. And that'll be definitely worth it. Well guys, that's it for the review video. If you want more videos of this thing, like and subscribe and hit that bell. And I'm gonna go to bed right now. So guys, see you next time. And stay tuned.